Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. Fair catch called for and made. So Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play.
The expressway is wide open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Going over the top, and it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down mark?
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to get us underway. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Wolverines offense will take the first swing of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job. They got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms. But the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Garrett. Throws to the wideout. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Quick step and go. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
With the catch, it's Adkins. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd, and he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Zings it complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Wolverines. They've got the try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now.
Hi and welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. They'll run it here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running out of time in the pocket. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And the returner is brought down. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the Wolverines will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And tackled after a small pickup there. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Keeper for the 1st down and more. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Wade. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, just out.
So, wow, this is a lopsided loss that leaves them with a lot of explaining to do, Kirk, but also they got to go back and solve some problems in a hurry.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. The Boilermakers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Not going to risk a return here, he'll make the fair catch. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field for the first time today. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you'd build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact.
Wasting no time taking a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge... Here's the handoff. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to run for it. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Wolverines are on the move. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. He was trying to get that return going instead. He'll... He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw, it's Garrett. Setting up the screen. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Still running at the 35. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down...
quarterback's just going to take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense. Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football, and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Michigan's offense will have the first possession of the game. Stakes are always high in the game. Careers are made and lost because of it, and they'll have to manage their emotions, guys.
Some games in college football just mean more. When you think about Ohio State and Michigan, you think about not just Big Ten implications, national title implications, Heisman Trophy implications. Late in the year, David, this is just must-watch TV.
Must-watch TV. Two of the winningest programs in college football history. This game, I tell you what, recent years has really brought back the tradition and been so much more competitive now that Michigan's also getting some wins.
Tackled, but he has a first down. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around here recently, a lot of success, too.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
Finds the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this double.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you won every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all season, and these players have too, and they'll be ready for some revenge.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
To the air, it's Garrett. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Completes it in the middle. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw, it's Garrett. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on him. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really fast that has the ability to go get that guy when he takes off in situations like this.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of the
from the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds a crease at the 20. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Out of the gun to give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
So the offense accepts. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
On 1st down from their own 22. Getting some heat. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
It's a point in the game, I think. where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. They're trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Good news is they didn't lose a ton of yards. The bad news is that's the third sack they've given up now in this game. They have got to do a better job protecting this quarterback.
Wants to throw on third down. Working that left side now. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Wolverines get it past the sticks. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff.
And stampeding through the defense.
They're up by
know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks.